went to a food show on Tuesday.
Oh, fun. Where was that at?
It was, you know, at a food hall thing.
A food hall. What happens? I don't even know what a food show is.
Down by the World Trade Center.
Oh, okay.
They're basically the big companies like Cisco and Benny Keith and all these things. They have food shows every year, and they have all their vendors come in. So you can learn about different products that they offer. You can touch things, meet people, get business cards, make contacts, get pricing, try products, look at new products. It's a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you find some stuff for the bakery?
I did.
Nice.
I did. They had a great lox company that has lox.
What's that?
Lox is smoked salmon.
Oh,
because I'm going to make a sandwich with lox, cream cheese, egg, and white bread.
That sounds delicious.
It's amazing.
Very excited about that. All right. So, anything else this week? Food show was fun.
Food show was fun. I tried Howard Wang's Chinese Brasserie.
Oh, the
in Uptown.
We went to Gloria's this week, the one next door to that.
Yeah,
on Carlisle.
Right,
is that on Carlisle?
Yeah,
West
Lemon.
Village. How'd you like that?
It was okay.
I kind of want to go there, but now with that face, I don't know.
It's lovely. I think that I just maybe wasn't in the right mood. I was just expecting something different.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. This week, we actually went out of town. Rockett and I went to Brownwood, Texas. How'd you like that, babe?
It was awesome.
Tell us about your weekend in Brownwood. Week.
Well, we were there Wednesday through Friday, and we filmed a lot of stuff for a steel company.
Not just any steel company, though. This is a very well-known, family-owned company that, as I told Jenny earlier this week, I had a very emotional, spiritual week this week. And it's all about the people. You know, people are who change your life. You know, it doesn't matter your location. But these people were just great family people. It was so funny. The little girl was 5 years old, loved Rockett. Have I told you this story?
Really? No, I didn't know this.
So funny. So we walk in, and the little girl like runs up, walk it. And I was like, oh, hey, what's up? And she's like, oh, hi. And just walked away. That was major competition for this little girl.
Nothing to do with you.
But it was super cute. So we had a really good time. Rockett, anything else?
It's a big football town. You know, it's one of those literally like Friday Night Lights kind of things. Where the town shuts down on Fridays, like if you're not at the football game, then...
And the family that owns the steel company, they're the football coaches like for that town for like generations and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
And like everyone in their family, they've got 2 kids, their family are playing in the NFL right now from UT. It was a really good time overall. And during that time, I got to finish my Bethany book.
Yay!
I'm so excited. I feel so accomplished. It's been a long time since I've I just love that last page, and now that's on the iPad, I'm like, oh, and you're done.
What's next?
You can't close it, put it down, and be like, yes. Yeah. You just set it down nicely. But it was a really good book, and I recommend it to anyone who is going anywhere with their lives. It's a very good book, and I'm going to start doing blogs about it.
Would you say it's
Love that.
Only for women?
I wouldn't, babe. That was a very good question. I would a little bit in some areas because she talks about being a mother in like a chapter, and you know that's something that men probably can't relate with. But overall, it's about just putting yourself out there, owning it, owning who you are, who you say you are, telling the truth, and it's just a bunch of life lessons that really everyone could abide by and have a better life. So watch out for those blogs on JennaListon.com. They will be fun. Oh, I have something else to tell you.
Share it.
I am so excited because, I love Big Rich, Texas, and I'm obsessed, and I love Most Eligible Dallas, and I'm just so excited for all these Dallas reality shows. And there's this lady, her name's Merritt Patterson, and she writes for the Dallas, is it The Observer or D Magazine? I can't remember. You need to Google her, Merritt Patterson. And she asked me to be friends on Facebook this week.
That's right. That's you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so proud of you.
I read all of her blogs. Like, she is a big idol of mine. And then I asked Cynthia Smoot, from Oh So Cynthia blog, if you watch that, read that one. And we are friends now on Facebook. So now I'm like becoming friends with the blogging community. And I'm just really excited. I'm just taking Bethany's principles and just being like, yeah, act on it. That was the chapter, act on it. I was like, I'm going to be friends with her. And then I guess that's how she saw me, and was like, oh, I've seen her stuff before.
Well, I actually wrote a blog this week.
Oh,
kind of.
I haven't even read it.
At jennycrossland.com.
Okay.
And it's just a simple one. I listed all of my female heroes.
Oh, tell me about a few of them.
A few of them would be Maggie Lacose. She started La Bernardin in New York, which is a 4-star Michelin star rated restaurant. And it's the epitome of fine dining seafood in New York. She's just so awesome. She upholds standards. She is respected in the community. She takes trips to Paris all the time. So she's fashionable and business. And, yeah.
You know, I like that.
I know.
Sounds like someone I know.
Just saying. I'll be in Italy in 3 weeks.
You will be.
Whatever.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah. And I included Queen Elizabeth I, who ruled the Golden Age.
Old school.
Yeah, of the Tudors. I included Eva Perón. Since I lived in Argentina as an exchange student.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
She did a lot for the compañeros and the blue collar, which was huge, getting care for the homeless, feeding people. Well, if you want to read the rest of my real heroes, just check out my blog, jennycrossland.com.
I will do that. Okay. I'm very excited about that. And so for our J Talking review, as a group, usually on Friday nights, this has become kind of a ritual for us. We're either having dinner parties or we're going to go somewhere for dinner and kind of review it for you for a Dallas review. So this week we had yet again another birthday. How many birthdays can we have?
I was born in August.
It was, and September. We have like 3 birthdays this month too. It's crazy.
It is a time.
But it was so fun. So we had a Boudoir birthday party because, I got to promote my stuff and I got to get these girls in here to show so they can start talking about it in Dallas.
It's true.
But how much fun did you have?
I had a blast.
It was so fun. So we had, was it 5 total of us?
Yeah.
5 girls, and I did makeup, and then our friend Tiffany of True Salon, which I'm pretty much obsessed with her, and she is going to have some hot boudoir pictures when she gets hers done. Man.
Where do people find Tiffany again?
At TiffanyGregoryHair.com. She's so good. You need to check her out. But we did hair, makeup. We took some pictures. Jenny did a nice theme for us. So next week when we get those pictures edited, get ready for something really sexy because it's so cool. It takes a little bit of this geisha look here, but even more. It's so good. So after we did our birthday party here, then we all we're late as always. I saw that Eric Peay, we have a guest on today. His name's Eric Peay, and he was there at our party last night. And let's just go ahead and bring him on because he was there and he can tell us what he thought of the party, and then we can interview him. So let's bring him in, Eric Peay. Everybody, Eric Peay.
Yay! Hi,
Eric. Hi. This is our very good friend Eric Peay, and he's of what's the COREhealth
Wellness Center and Dr. Peay's Booty Camp.
Okay, and where is that at?
Booty camp.
Booty camp.
He's got two businesses. Yes, and that's what keeps all of my really in shape friends in shape. So good job,
including Tiffany Gregory.
That little hot bod. Thanks to Eric Peay over here. So tell us, how did you transfer from the chiropractor into this booty camp?
Well, I had a patient back in 2007 who said that they wanted to follow my recommendations for working out and things like that, but they just couldn't make themselves get up and do anything.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'll wake up and do it with you. So I said, but I'm going to invite a group of people to come too. Like, I'll invite other patients to come. And then next thing I know, people were like, oh, my friend at work wants to come too. And we've been doing it since January of 2007.
So I want to ask you another question. Have you always been this much of a muscle, hardcore, fit bod?
Yeah,
always.
Body.
Yeah. Have you?
No, in high school I was kind of chunky.
Really?
Yeah.
I did
because I ate a lot of fast food. I did.
So what changed? When
I was 19, this is kind of silly. I got mono, and then I just started getting really skinny.
And you liked it?
Oh, I think I'll just start eating better and maintain this. So then I started working out too. And then I actually joined a boot camp that used to be at White Rock Lake. And the guy moved away now, but then I just got really into working out and being fit. And I had always seen a chiropractor, and just to feel good, not because I had a problem. And I was always interested in being a chiropractor since the 4th grade anyway.
Tell us, and a lot of people that don't, I never used a chiropractor until I hurt something running. So why would someone go to a chiropractor as opposed to a doctor, like for an injury?
Well, what I always tell people anyway, just kind of as a joke, but to kind of, bring a point home, is I'll say, well, anyone that has a spine should go to a chiropractor. Just, if you have teeth, you go to a dentist. For spinal health. So you want to have good spinal health because that's going to affect everything.
What happens with your spine?
Well, if you don't have proper motion of your spine, then that's what brings on arthritis, because your body feels like something isn't right anymore. And so now I need to stabilize. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start fusing joints onto other joints, and then that's all fine and dandy, except for one day someone says, "Hey, Jenna, what's up?" And you say, "Hey, what's going on?" Because you can't turn your neck.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So we just want to maintain the proper motion of your spine.
Nice.
Would you recommend buying one of those things where you can like hang upside down and sleep?
An inversion table.
An inversion table. Yes, actually, I do recommend that. For
really?
patients. Yeah, all the time.
What is it?
Inversion table.
You sleep upside down?
Your feet are locked and you don't really sleep. You can't lay there for very long.
You just hang for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes.
Does it just get your blood flowing or something?
No, it's like a decompression of liver for the spine. So, gravity is constantly pressing down on us every day.
So
and this
gives you an opportunity to
lengthen.
Yeah.
Lean
it makes
and lengthen.
a big difference.
Does it make you taller?
You get a little bit taller. Maybe like not even very noticeable.
Yoga can
just because
I can start playing volleyball again.
You get a little
if
bit
I get
taller,
an inversion table.
You're a little bit taller for the second you get off the table, and then you get down like this again. So I was being.
Do you have one at your office?
No, I don't have an inversion table at my office. I don't. But a lot of patients, actually will get them and have them at home. I wish I had one at home.
You should get one.
I know.
And then we'll come over and
play. I need to practice what I'm preaching.
And then Talking will come over and we'll get all the inversion
me upside
table.
down.
Yes, that would be so fun. I love it.
I love it.
So a reason that we had our hot topic this week. Should we just go into the hot topic? Oh wait, no, because I'm getting ahead of myself because I wanted to let everyone know what we thought of Marquee Grill. So, what did you guys think last night? I actually went, Most Eligible Dallas aired on Monday night this week, and so I actually went to Marquee Grill. They had like a big party for them and like a red carpet, but they wouldn't let me in because I wasn't invited. So I got the big kick to the curb. I got all dressed up with I had like a big jewels on, like did my hair all big Texas-like. And then I was like, I just walked back to my car, drove home, and went to bed.
Oh, that's so sad.
But that was my first time to even know where Marquee Grill was. I've heard of it. I knew it was in the HPV, Highland Park Village, for those of you that aren't from Dallas. So, Jenny, you weren't a huge fan of Marquee Grill, right?
Well, I have eaten there. I went to their pre-opening.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, tell us about the food.
There. The food's good. I mean, he's a great chef.
How long have they been open?
Oh, yeah.
They've been open for, like 3 months?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know it was that new.
It's really super new. But
and the chef is from Top Chef?
I don't know.
Bravo? He's from the Bravo network as well. And is he from Dallas? Do you know this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, the cool thing about Marquee Grill is that they have the formal dining downstairs and then the more casual dining upstairs. They have patios that you can rent out for a nominal fee. I mean,
how much?
Like $10,000.
Man, good to.
Yeah. And they also have, it's attached to the theater. So you can rent out rooms in the theater. And my girlfriend Katie actually does all the sales for those rooms.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So I've gone on a tour and I've seen everything.
She probably set up the Most Eligible Dallas thing because they watched the premiere in the theater and then they went over and partied after.
Beautiful theaters. Nice, spacious. You can.
Do they show movies there, like during the week?
Yeah, you can rent it. No, you rent them.
Oh, it's not like they show things that you can just go and buy a ticket or.
These are exclusive.
Okay.
And then Trey makes all the food. So Marquee Grill makes all the food for the theater that you can.
That's awesome.
It's pretty awesome, I think.
But it's attached to the theater, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We should show Jay talking episodes there. Have a Jay talking party on the big movie screen.
We should have our DVD release party there.
Yeah, I like that. So how the food was good?
The food, I mean, I went preview week. There were some like minor glitches, but in general, the food was great.
Have you eaten there before? Was that your first time?
I know everybody is always talking about going there. Like I have a lot of patients that are always saying that they're there on the weekends and friends that just go up there and sit at the bar. Everybody says really good things about it.
Yeah. I really like the patio scene. I just love any place that I can be upstairs on a patio. That's why I love Manhattans. That's why.
Really nice view over Highland Park Village.
That's true. Yeah.
It was fun last night.
It was fun. I think the only reason that Jenny and I, the only thing we could offer was a dance room. I mean, if they would have had a dance room,
there's no place for me to dance.
I mean, we got to get our groove on. If we're gonna have a drink, I got to have a dance. It's like it has to go together.